Hey, my friends, welcome to our midday live broadcast. And I have to tell you, apologize for being late. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this live broadcast on Facebook, watching this live broadcast on LinkedIn, as well as on my YouTube channel. And naturally, I want to welcome my boot camp and coaching students that are here and their guests. So, for those of you that are part of the Zoom, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat. Michelle, Bill, Martin, it's nice to see you. Um, I love December. I love the holiday season because this is a time of year when I think it's probably the easiest time of the year to bring someone into your business because people are in a particular state of mind. In the United States, as we approach Thanksgiving, which is a holiday where we give thanks for all of the things that we have to be thankful for. And then right after Thanksgiving, what do we have? We have Black Friday. We have Cyber Monday, where retail stores, uh, everybody in business gives out all kinds of crazy discounts, including myself. We've had some amazing discounts that we've offered. And now people are thinking about Christmas, the holidays, presents. People are going to be traveling. People are going to be putting things on their credit cards, and they're going to be thinking about, how do I pay for everything? So more people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra income, and you will have the solution. And one of the reasons it's my favorite time of the year is because I remember personally when I was building a network marketing business, I signed up 5 people a day, 4 days in a row. And I was just selling something that was going to cost them $500. But it didn't matter what they spent because it was a legitimate tax deduction. Which, by the way, I could say the same thing about my coaching program. Explosive growth. I love success stories. I'm going to share a couple with you. Tanya sent me this. Max, thanks to you, I made executive vice president, the top position. She did it in 2 months. Mija was building an Isagenix business. Thanks again for your coaching. I doubled my income in 3 months. Many of my team members following your system are having great results as well. Most of our international associates have enrolled by using your system. Thank you. The reason I'm bringing Mija up is because you can build your business anywhere in the world when you're on LinkedIn. Actually, you can do it from LinkedIn. You can do it from Facebook. Marissa enrolled 13 prospects into our Melaleuca business in 10 days over Christmas. And we've demonstrated exactly what she did. She was an eBay seller. So she went online. There were 11,000 eBay store owners and sellers on LinkedIn. She reached out to them, started a conversation, and literally over 10 days, she signed up 13 of them. Earl, since I started using your 4-step formula 6 days ago, I made connections with 10 wonderful prospects, have set 3 appointments to go over my program, and have enrolled 3 team members. I want you to think about that for just a second. Made connections with 10 people, enrolled 3. So that's a 33% closing ratio. Why are the numbers so high? Because we can pick out in advance the people that we want to talk to. Charlie sent me this. I'm excited. I just made one post and had 25 people respond. Had 7 appointments and 1 sale so far. Still blowing up, still following up with someone in my area. My enrollee was someone I knew from college 18 years ago. Warm market, here I come. There has never been an easier and a faster way to reconnect with people that we're already connected to and do a few things. Make a post, start talking to the people that react and respond. Joanne, the first month I started working with you, I doubled my income. The second month it tripled. Now, I'm not showing you these to impress you. I'm showing these to impress upon you what you could be doing, what members of your team can be doing, because my friends, that's what it's all about. It's all about conversation. It's all about picking out the people to talk to that you know in advance need what you have, want what you have. That's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. It's all about talking to people. Jacqueline in Australia, over the last few months, my business has exploded. I'm enrolling more people than ever, and the new people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start. It's amazing and it's fun. At the end of the day, again, it all comes down to the conversations that you're having. So I'm going to jump over here. And I want to bring up Dan Parks. All right. Dan's got a great story.
Dan Parks here. Kind of as an update, I came to you 2 years ago with a team of about 4 to 6 people. And 2 years later, I have a team, a downline of 2,800 people in 24 countries. And a lot of my people have used and leveraged your training to sponsor people in countries they've never even been to, which just totally blows my mind. My sponsor plugged me into you because she knew that I was really struggling, and what your training's done is helped me to explode and have total confidence to talk to anybody at any time about the business. And I'm plugging my leaders into your same training because it's the best investment they'll make for themselves.
Okay. So, Michelle, you got anybody you want me to look at? Bill, you have anything that you need some help with right now? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over here to LinkedIn. I'm going to log out of my account. Let me unmute Michelle.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, hi. Okay. So I'm going to pop over to the message area. And who do we want to look at?
Annette Richter.
Annette?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look at who you're talking to. So she's in Maryland. It's an interesting cover. She's open to work. Both went to the same school. She posted this 11 months ago. She finally got her BA. Sales and service, recruiter, real estate. So you want to be thinking, well, let's see. Now she says she's open to work. What does that mean? So you reached out to her, you sent the first message, she accepted. Oh, wait a minute. January 11th.
Yeah, this was an older contact that I reconnected with.
Let's take a look. Well, so you've been connected to her. Okay, so you reconnected with her. You made the connection at the beginning of the year. Okay. Love to hear what you do.
Yeah, this was one of my bad messages.
Okay. Right. So again, folks, this is a no-no. I'm curious if you'd be open to take a look at what I'm doing if it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing. If you're great, if not, no big deal. Now, the issue that you have when you do something like this is it puts in the other person's mind. See, you want to get a reaction. This is supposed to be mutual. And so far, up until today, you finally got a connection from it. I would love to hear what you do. Okay? So the first thing that you want to do, you didn't do this before. First, we're going to go over is we're going to share a motivating image.
Can you go back up a sec before you do that? Because I thought maybe I did on this.
Back in what?
just scroll back up before you send that.
Okay.
Go back up one more.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it didn't. Okay, never mind. Nope, there.
Well, okay, so you sent this.
Yep.
All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to send a different one. That's not the one I want. Dream your dreams with your eyes closed, but live your dreams with your eyes open. And then the message that follows this would be, I just sent this to a good friend. Thought you'd appreciate it. I routinely send motivational messages like these to my friends on LinkedIn. Now, actually, since you've been connected since the beginning of the year, and now you're just, well, you did it before. So the thing is, we want to end this with a question. But she asked you, I'd love to hear what you do. So we're just going to send it like this. Now, let's go back to the messages between you and me. Because I know we did it before, where we came up with, when somebody asks you what you do, we have a little script, and all of you should have a little two-line response when you ask people what they do. Now, this is our profile advice script. I read that 1 out of 8 retired people are looking to make extra income.
Oh, here we go.
I know we did it.
Yep, here I'll send you what I have.
Here it is. Here.
When we put it in the Zoom comments
Yeah,
here.
please. Yeah. Okay. Now, again, now this is kind of long, but let's say I've enjoyed, as for me, I've enjoyed success working in a number of positions. Okay, we're going to stop. We're just going to use the top part. And then we want to ask her a question about her. So we look at her profile. So she's doing this part-time. Tactical recruiter. Real estate. So he stopped selling real estate last year. And she was a recruiter. We want to ask her a question about what she does. And keep in mind that people don't list everything on their profile. So we're going to find out. Okay, who's next?
Brenda.
Okay, by the way, let's do this. Let's come up here. Oh, so she's got the star. Okay. So who are we looking at next?
Brenda.
This one at the top? Chrysler?
Yes. Just curious just what to send next. She never responded to this message.
All right. So let's look at who you're talking to. See, there's a pattern to all of this. The more you do it, the more obvious the pattern. And when you're picking out the right people, All right. LinkedIn is really having some issues.
Mhm.
Looking for disaster response, emergency management, humanitarian aid roles. Why? So she's working here, personal trainer. Personal trainer. So again, if we're looking for skills, she's got management experience. She's supervised 12 employees. With the Coast Guard for 6 years. Now, whenever you're talking to somebody that was in the service, you should always make it a point to thank them for their service. And then she's a personal trainer. Project engineer. Team leadership. So all right, so this is where she thinks she wants to go. And so when you run into somebody that thinks that they want to do something, then what we do is we want to find out why. What is it about what she was doing that she liked? So she can focus on her career. So you sent her this on the 8th of October. She accepted you right away. You sent this the next day on the 9th. And she wrote back, oh, now, when people don't answer you, it's because they don't want to. Okay? So, what have you enjoyed most about the roles you've had in the past? Well, she's done different things. Personal trainer. This is too complex a question. You want to make it easy for people on the other end talk to you, to answer you. And people love talking about themselves. Now, look at her last message to you. Because, Michelle, it's really this simple. To answer your question, I've been on LinkedIn for at least a few years now, but I haven't used it as a resource until recently. Right? Remember, we want to ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions start with the words who, what, when, where, how, and why. What questions come out of that line? Okay, I haven't used it as a resource until recently. All right, now, but she answers the question will be why are you using it now? I left my last job because of a cross-country move, but also because I'm at a point where I can refocus on my career. So you made a cross-country move. You left your job and you moved across the country. Why? Why? She left a job that she had for 3 years to move across. Why? Why? If you focus on the answers that people give you to your questions, and then out of their answers, you ask the next question, your conversations with people will magically take you where you want it to go. And I want to, where I can refocus on my career. What's the career? What are you thinking about? You asking the question, now, I imagine that you're a very generous person. How do you know that? You're trying to pay. You're trying, what have you enjoyed most about the roles that you've had in the past? You have no idea. You can imagine she's a generous person, but maybe she is, maybe she isn't. We want to ask questions that they can relate to. If you do that, they will answer you right away. All right? So now, here's what we're going to do. You come up here. All right? So first, we're going to send her this. This was in October. And actually, you want to take something back. Let's delete this. So first, we're going to come down here. We're going to wish her a happy Thanksgiving because you can do that all week. All right? And it's a gift. It moves. So the last time you talked to her was in October the 10th. And it's December now. Hope you've been well. Okay, now we can answer a question. Okay? What prompted you to give up your job? Now, that's an easy question for her to answer. Easy question. All right?
Yep.
And so we want to be thinking, where do we want to go with this? Let her tell you why she gave up her job. The next question that you're going to want to ask, and she brought it up. So what, give up your job, I can refocus on my career. What is the career? What career are you looking to pursue? See, if you'd asked that question, what have you enjoyed the most about what you've done? But she's done too many different things.
Mhm.
You want to ask questions that have simple answers on their part. So we want to find out, what's her career? What does she like about the career that she's going in? And then the next question is going to be, how's her job search going? How's her job search going? And once you know how her job search is going, now they're going to be, with the new administration, there are going to be a lot of people in Washington that are going to be out of work.
Mhm.
So again, it's a process. And you said you had one more?
Yes, Rachel, Rachel.
So everybody that you're talking to, you're planting a seed. Top one here.
Yes.
Passionate people person, currently full-time in my favorite. Full-time being, now again, we're running into this issue with LinkedIn where they're changing things, they're mixing things up. So when the profile doesn't come up, copy the URL, open up another one, and it'll come up. And the reason this is happening is it's linked There's something missing. All right, so she did this for sales manager for 6 years. Stopped in 2020. T-Mobile for 8 years. Sales development trainer, manager. She's got the skills. What makes you think she's looking for something?
I forget why I first connected with her.
All right, well, let's see.
It's been a while, and we had great conversation. And then when I did the transition, she kind of gave me an objection.
Okay. See, this is what you gotta love about this, because there's a record of everything that you do. All right, I'm not gonna have time to do this because we're coming up on the 5 o'clock hour. So jump on another session and we'll go in there. And folks, to 9 o'clock tonight at 9 o'clock, I'm going to demonstrate some new things that are taking place on LinkedIn that will make it easier for all of you to do great things in the month of December. And what you've seen here is a clear example of how you can restart conversations. You could walk away from people, come back and restart it at any time. So until next time. And folks, if you haven't registered for boot camp yet, strongly suggest you do, because we've got new scripts